Hey Capricorn, I'm back with your weekly reading for May 1st through May 8th. I've pulled your oracle cards and we have the Shadowscapes Tarot, the Animal Spirit, Nature Whispers, and then Moonology. So let's see what we have. Five of Swords in the reverse, the World in the reverse. Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture, clear out the old, and look at the bigger picture with full moon and Sagittarius. So definitely you're needing to step back and look at the bigger picture. I'm feeling like it's with a situation that is yet to end. I do feel like you're moving past it. You're working on moving past it with the Five of Swords here in the reversed. However, I really, you're trying to, you want to, but it's like it's just, the cycle just isn't ending. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, hopefully the tarot will get into it more in detail, but really here we have the clear out the old, in between see the bigger picture. So I feel like there was another sign that had look at the bigger picture as well, and I feel like you're kind of just, you're in it too much. Okay, you're you might be in your head a bit too much about it as well. So try to get some distance from it. Try to distance yourself from it and look at it as a whole, because you might see your way out there. Definitely clear out the old. Sometimes when you need to do this, sometimes it's easier to kind of start in a small space around you. You know, even just your car or your desk or your nightstand or something like that. You know, personally, sometimes that helps me, you know, doing some physical decluttering around me to help me that it also helps me get the ball rolling as far as clearing out some of the old junk in my head type of stuff. But yes, definitely try and distance yourself and look at the picture as a whole without the emotions. Like, try and look at it impartially is really what I'm feeling there. Also, this is a great time to be clearing out the old. Well, you do have the new moon coming the 2nd, May 2nd, at least for where I am. And, you know, using this last day, because I'll upload this on the 1st, using this last day to kind of release some stuff is helpful. So if you go on YouTube and look at like some waning moon type of stuff, or manifesting with the moon type of stuff, working with the moon cycles is very helpful, and it can kind of give you some extra juice, if, you know, for a lack of a better word. So let's get into your general reading. Capricorn, for May 1st through May 8th. Also, the new moon is a great time to start working on what you want to bring in, what you want to manifest during that cycle. So definitely check that out if you don't already do that. Just try something simple if it kind of feels weird at first. But let's see what your general reading has. What is happening for Capricorn for May 1st through May 8th? Focus, obstacles, advice, and most likely outcome. Please and thank you. So Temperance, 9 of Wands, King of Cups, and then 7 of Cups. Then we have 3 of Pentacles. This side of the 3 of Pentacles, I know somebody has gotten this. I feel like this card's been coming up a lot. Funny thing is, it's been coming up in my Virgo readings on some of the other tarot readers that I watch. So, but with the vice versa deck, I still get teamwork, especially with this side. I feel like it's a team, but here when I see this side, I feel like there's some kind of outside help. And sorry if you've gotten this card before and I've gone into the spiel about it. I really actually like this side of the card because it just gives me a different meaning to the card that I don't always get from the other decks. That's why I like this deck so much. But I feel like either you need help from the outside or someone is coming to help you. Granted, this is like the money coming in to help. He's not actually working on the situation. He's more like a benefactor. Like he gives the money. You know, he finances it. There we go. That's the word. And these are the two that are like hands-on working on it. You know, he's the laborer and then he's the one who's going to be like bringing people in. But so you may be focused on working outside maybe, or looking for help outside, or someone may be coming in to offer you help. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be whatever you're dealing with, but I feel like there's going to be someone coming in that's going to offer you help. Your focus is Temperance, so you're trying to find balance. You know, you're trying to find harmony here. Your obstacle is the 9 of Wands, and in this deck, you know, this side, it does kind of give me the feel that the traditional Rider-Waite does, but on this side, and with this 3 of Pentacles here, I feel like help is being offered. Help couldn't have come too soon. Like someone has come to help you, okay? But since this is your obstacle, I feel like either that person hasn't quite showed up yet, or you have your guard up and you're not really seeing what they have to offer to help you out in the situation. And it doesn't have to necessarily be someone. It could be the universe, you know, trying to bring a situation to you and help you out to move out of whatever it is you're trying to move out that your oracle was talking about. But you're just not seeing it because you're so closed off. So when I say a person, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be like a situation or an event or something like that as well. But for some of you, I feel like you don't really see the bigger picture. You don't see the bigger picture. You don't see, because you have this wall up, okay? You have your defenses up, and so it's hard for you to get the help that you're needing right now because you can't see it. Your advice is the King of Cups, and I love the King of Cups in this deck, especially when we get this side, because it doesn't really talk about being, you know, cut off emotionally and that type of thing that you would get. Instead, this side of the King of Cups is talking about, it has the dolphin behind there. So this king, yes, he's very stable. He's, and you know, got his emotions under check, you know. He's very wise and definitely a father type figure. But on this side, it's like he has a secret though, and his secret is that he's very playful. You know, he's very playful and silly at heart. He does have a silly side. So your advice here is to kind of embrace that. Everything else has been kind of heavy, kind of, you know, kind of serious. And it's like, it's time. You need to just kind of embrace your silliness a little bit here, okay? And your most likely outcome is you will make a decision, okay? You have plenty of options. I feel like right now you're kind of like, oh no, what do I do? you know, or, you know, you can't even see the options you have in front of you. But I feel like by the end of the week, you're going to be kind of seeing what you do have being offered, and you're going to be able to take it. Like I said, look at the bigger picture. You know, you do have all of these options or things coming in, I feel like, or tools, just whatever they are, whatever it is you're needing at this moment. You have it, you just can't see it at the moment, I feel like. Because I feel like you're just really guarded, and you're looking at it too minutely. Like you're kind of like analyzing it like here, and then if you look up, you'd be like, oh, well, I have something over here I could use, type of thing. All right, let's clarify these cards for you. Why is the Temperance here for Capricorn's focus? I do feel like it was that one. Okay, you're wanting to be victorious. You're wanting to have balance. All right? You feel like having balance is going to help you be successful and be victorious. You know, balance and harmony. It's like that's kind of what's missing right now. Why is the Nine of Wands here as the obstacle? Why is the Nine of Wands here as the obstacle? Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting, okay? You're just kind of waiting, and you may not even think that it's going to be worth the wait. And I'm getting that you're waiting on something, but this being in your obstacle, you know, this side of it is, if it was this side, it'd almost be, you know, be like you're just kind of waiting and being guarded. But with this side, you're waiting, but what are you waiting on? I feel like the help is here. You just can't see it because you're guarded. Why is the King of Cups here as the advice? Why is the King of Cups here as the advice for Capricorn? Why is, there we go, the Hanged Man. All right, yeah, you know, you've been feeling stuck a little bit, I feel like you've been stuck in this other stuff you've got going on. Not necessarily negative energy, but it just hasn't been light, okay? It's been like kind of like, you know, maybe your shoulders and neck have been tense, you know, maybe your back is hurting because you're carrying all of that stress in your back, type of thing. Like, I don't feel anything overtly heavy and crushing in this reading. However, I do feel like, you know, maybe you're not sleeping well at night, you know, your back is tense, type of, like you're carrying it around, and just kind of feeling stagnant in it. Your advice is let loose a little bit. Stop, you know, stop hanging around just waiting for help, and, you know, let go a little. Be a little playful. Have a little fun. What's the Seven of Cups here for? So the Three of Swords came out. Interesting card to come out with that card, because everything else is pretty good. So it could be that you felt betrayed. I'm not really getting the heartbreak here with this. Like I said, I haven't felt anything heavy until that came out. And even then, I just don't feel it very heavy. I feel like it was more like if there was some kind of betrayal or something here, it was very small, okay? It might have been blown out of proportion. But overall, I feel like you do... You do choose something new. You commit to something. There's commitment here, because this card also does talk about commitment And with the Three of Swords, I feel like somebody commits to something, either you or someone else. If it's someone else, we'll see it. We'll probably see it in the love reading. But I feel like you make a choice and you commit to something, all right? And even with not having heartbreak, because like I said, I don't feel it that strong. I just feel like it's like kind of like, well, I'm gonna do this anyways, even though, you know, I'm getting hurt feelings here, okay? There's some hurt feelings here when you make a choice. That's all I'm getting. That's, like I said, the Three of Swords that came out with that, I feel like that was a little overkill, because I'm just not getting that from it. I'm just not getting that energy. Not with the Seven of Cups there, and even not with that other stuff. I just feel like you're just working on stuff right now. A little imbalanced, but you're working on it. All right, let's get into your love. Love, love, love. Capricorn from May 1st through the 8th. Capricorn, May 1st through the 8th. Capricorn, there we go. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so this might be kind of going back to that Three of Hearts, that Three of Swords that I really wasn't kind of getting. Yeah, I do get maybe it could have been heartbreak in the past. Like, it could have been like the full thing of the heartbreak. However, we have it is safe for you to love now. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, I feel like by opening up your heart a little bit, maybe some of that heartbreak or hurt that you felt kind of surfaces, and it's like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? If it's pertaining to love anyways. And I feel like you go for it anyways. You might be scared as hell, but you do it anyways. Because now it is safe for you to love. All right. All right. Love for Capricorn. May 1st through May 8th. How in the world is it May already? I don't know. I just feel like it was Christmas. All right. May 1st through May 8th for Capricorn in love. Too many? Really just trying to shuffle these really well because they stick together so much. Recent past. King of Wands reversed. Six of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands. All right, not good energy. Not good energy I'm feeling in the recent past. So definitely either someone might have kind of turned cold on you, or the passion fizzled out, or, you know, this could be what the Five of Swords was talking about way back in the Oracle cards. King of Wands reverse could have been controlling, domineering type of person or energy you were with, all right? You couldn't move past it, though. Or maybe they couldn't move past it. One of you couldn't move past it. One of you couldn't move past the situation and leave it in the past. And as a result, you were left feeling very, very burdened by this entire situation. But then there was change. And you blocked communication. Someone blocked, like, things changed fast. They, like, just... bam, it was almost like a whirlwind, okay? And someone blocked off communication. Just no communication. Very little, if there is any, but no real communication. This is current energy. The High Priestess in reverse. This has left you or them feeling a very, you know, just, how do I word this? So this just really has one, I'm really getting this is your energy, just has you not trusting yourself. So you went from overburdened to not trusting yourself. Like if you were in a bad relationship, like borderline abusive type of thing, you're like just not trusting yourself to make right decisions, okay? Make good decisions. Like how, you're almost like, how could I, being hard on yourself is what I'm hearing too. How could I let myself be in that? How could I be so stupid? How could I let myself be treated by that? I'm not saying that's for all of you. I'm just saying that's for some of you. But definitely not feeling like you trust yourself. It's the future hold. Ooh, there's that World card, but it's in the upright. There's the, ooh, look what's coming, Capricorn. The unknown in the reversed. It doesn't matter if it's in reverse. The unknown card means the same thing, whether in this deck, no matter what way it is. But look what's coming for you. Look what's coming for you. This cycle ends. The cycle closes. You get that closure that you're wanting from the very beginning. The very first two cards that fell out of my Shadowscapes Tarot. You get, it closes. The cycle ends. You get closure and you get to begin something new. You get to leave the past in the past. You get to move on from this situation. So it doesn't really matter what happened here because you move forward. You move away and it ends. What I get, the reason I feel like the unknown card here is here because it is unknown. It's up to you at this point what you want to do from here. All right, so let's pull some advice cards, just a few. But definitely love how that love reading ended. All right. Some advice for my Capricorns for May 1st through May 8th for love. Advice for my Capricorns. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So I kind of feel like you open communication. This is the advice. So open communication. Start thinking about things a little differently. Because with the Page of Swords, I do feel like sometimes it means you just need a new way of thinking. Since the page is kind of like beginnings type of thing. But just kind of open your communication, not necessarily with the person you are dealing with, but just be honest. And definitely be honest with yourself. Okay? Even if you don't really like what you're, like, you know, just be honest with yourself. Definitely. That came through really loud and clear for some of you. Some of you are kind of lying to yourself. So be honest with yourself. Even if it's like you feel like you're stupid for feeling that way, be honest so you can address it, okay? Because if you're like, no, I don't really feel that way about this. That's stupid. I would be stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. Address it and work through it. 9 of Pentacles. So just keep working, okay? Just keep working on yourself, finding your happiness. The 9 of Pentacles is definitely a very independent type of card. It's, you know, if you're single, the 9 of Pentacles is a really good place for you to be at because, you know, you've gotten to where you're very happy by yourself. You're in a good spot. You're feeling pretty fulfilled. The 9 of Pentacles is very good. So, just do what makes you happy right now. Focus on yourself is what I hear from that. And let it go. Whatever is ending, whatever is crashing and burning, whatever has crashed and burned, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. If I could sing, I would sing the Let It Go song, but I can't sing, so that one was flipped over, and then I'm flipping that one over. All right, one more card for advice. Because this is ending, because something is giving way for something new, for something else to be rebuilt. Wherever it is, it's just time, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you know that, because you do move on from the situation, from your outcome cards. You move on, the cycle ends, and you move on. So just don't fight it. Just go with it. Just, you know, protect yourself as much as you can. Be honest with yourself. Be honest through this whole process, is what I'm hearing here. Be honest through all of it. Don't be shady. Don't be sneaky. Don't gossip about anything. Just be honest, and definitely be honest with yourself. Okay, and focus on you, because right now that's all that matters. It's been my advice for so many signs for the past week, for the past 2 weeks, really. Just focus on you. Just focus on you. Because you got the Magician. You have what you need to create whatever it is you want, to manifest whatever you want. You have the new moon coming up the 2nd. You know, it'll be around for a few days, but that's a perfect time to manifest something. So you have the tools to manifest and create whatever you want. Get serious about it. Think about it. Be honest with what you want. Let the past go. Let it crumble. Just let it go. All right? And focus on yourself. Be honest with yourself, okay? All right, Capricorn, I feel like that's a good place to end this. So I will see you next week.